sun is out. A great afternoon for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. Be a hot one, and off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a bring up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Tua gonna throw, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run, and you're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble, and you end up losing yardage.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Here's 2. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss. Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a real good possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. It's a big play there for Miami. 35 yards.
For a Miami Dolphin.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call this.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The bootleg. Here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Stevenson. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. And in motion, it's Diggs. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
32.
What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
To throw on first down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Play action, it's Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Second down and 8. Man in motion here is Washington. He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Washington. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
They'll toss it here to Aiken. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Carlton Davis bringing it into that one.
Brought down by Carlton Davis. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's second and 9. On the handoff, this is Aiken. He'll only about 3, so it will bring up
He's
third down
at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders
after the touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got Douglas going deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. In motion, it's Waddle. From the pistol, here's Achane.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 35-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Tua. Headed left, buying time. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
10 yards on the play. And the Dolphins, first down.
They go with man coverage on the back end, and while everything's covered up nicely, there's nobody with eyes on the quarterback, so he ends up just using his legs, keeps the drive alive, and that heads-up play moves the chains on 3rd down.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he will score! Devon Achane, touchdown Dolphins. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
14. Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is Meg. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, here's Meg. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
May to throw again. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a give to Achek. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Achek. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-check. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Now Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run here with A-check. And he just about did a little pirouette there. Spinning and turning for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with A-check. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. May gonna look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
One is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
on comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Moving left. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. Tua going to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Patriots offense ready to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's May. And that ball incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stevenson. Try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 45 yards.
It's a big hit for the
First down,
Patriots. 45 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Open space inside the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Stevenson, and a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Just shy of the goal
This
line.
defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Again, it'll be Stevenson, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Patriots are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more.
26-yard line.
Man in motion here is Washington. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 11. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
In motion, it's Waddle. A handoff to Daychan, heading left. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for H.F. And he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's into the end zone. Darren Waller. Down Miami. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's May. To the left side and taken in by Dibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Touching. Offense.
The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. In motion is Hill. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
So halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
May to throw on second down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing now is May. Out wide, it's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Patriots.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 6. On the give, this is Stevenson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on third down is May. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Patriots ready for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Start on the ground, it's A-Track. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll tuck it and take off. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
Man in motion here is Washington. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
49-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They'll fake the head. Now, Tua. A throw on the move is caught.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Tua, give it to Achane, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the handoff, this is Achane. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 30-yard
The key to
line.
great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Third, they need 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at fourth down.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Patriots 7.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. With the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On second down, It's May. The look in is big target, Henry over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Patriot ball carrier taken down at the 41. Brings up second down.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa.
It doesn't get much closer than that, Mike. I thought with that last sack, they got him in the end zone for a safety. I think he was just short of the goal line. But now, think about where this next snap is going to be, and if you're the defense, man, you can smell blood in the water.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. After after the catch. He gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 25-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run. Stevenson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's first and 10. A carry now for Gibson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Dolphins' 21-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. To throw is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try
the back of the end zone. He's got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Pats back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Patriots 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On first and 10, it's Achane. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
For a Miami Dolphin.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Man in motion here is Washington. Once again, it's Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. brings up second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He takes off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
That's good.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback, manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Patriots 14.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. On the ground, Gibson. And he's going to get the 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Patriots.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That one's out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
You know, So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
On second down, D-check.
The ball on the A-channel, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now Tua. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Throwing on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It's Jalen Phillips in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Patriots
That is
first
well
down.
done there, converting on 3rd and 15. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is May. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
May to throw again. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Throwing now is May. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Patriots are back within 6.
Dolphins 27, Patriots 21.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's first down. Stevenson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on third down is May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain. So it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
He'll spot Henry open downfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Gibson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
At the 14-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here is second and 7. New England going to take their second timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They face second down and 7. May gonna look to throw. He'll step up and run. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now, first and goal. To throw now, May. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.